Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be going through how to make a blog in 15 minutes. This is a video from my blog post on my website, engineer2blogger.com. You can always read through this if you don't understand a few concepts. But for the most part, the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to go to bluehost.com. Bluehost.com is a pretty popular uh, hosting website. So by hosting, what it does is every website you see on the internet, it needs a place to store its data. So its data could be pictures or videos or just simple text, a few pieces of coding, whatever it is, it needs a place to store it. So if you were to think of it as like a online hard drive, right? For the most part, but it's a hard drive that exists somewhere in the world, but someone allows you to host your data on that hard drive. So Bluehost is that kind of a hosting provider, and you definitely need an account with them before you do anything. There's a few others, but this is probably the most popular one, and it's what most beginner or even seasoned bloggers use. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to bluehost.com, you want to click on products, and you want to go to shared hosting, right? Ignore everything else. That's for a later time. So shared hosting, you go down here and you click on the most popular plan. This is probably the best one. So it gives you a free domain. So a domain name is like google.com, or for my website it's engineer2blogger.com. So it gives you a free one of those. You can pick whatever name you want, and basically gives you the URL or the rights to use that URL on the internet. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to select this plan, and then you're going to go ahead and process your payment. I'm not going to do it because I already have an account with them. And once you do that and you get your login information, you log in to your cPanel, and you're going to get something like this. Just click login. Okay, cool. So this is what's called a cPanel. It's for your hosting account, and you can use this to install or go to the next step, which is going to be selecting your domain name. So you've got a free domain name, but how you have to select it is you go to domains, and you click on the first link here, which should be register a domain name, register a new domain, and then you're going to click the name of what you want your website to be. Obviously you can't select google.com or facebook.com because they're already taken. And you're actually going to find that in most cases, a lot of names are going to be taken. And I mean, if your name is Jenny, you're not going to be able to get something simple like, oh, maybe you might get something like Jenny's blog, or blogger Jenny, or something like that. But you can't get something like the Making Money blog or blogger.com, because most likely, since the internet's been around for, I mean, almost 20 years, a lot are taken. So you be a bit creative and search through and find something that works. For example purposes, if I were to put something like, let's just put Jenny's blog spot. Jenny's blog spot. So you click check, and it's going to check if that's available for you. And it's telling you that .co, .club, .us, .space, they're all available, but we want .com. But see, there you go, it's taken. Jenny'sBlogspot.com is taken. So you can probably Google that. Put that in your browser and see what comes up. But let's just add a 9. Let's see what comes up. That shouldn't be taken. There you go. You can purchase that. So click that if you want that domain name, and go through the payment processing again. But in your case, you should have at least one free domain. Your first domain name that you're selecting, then it should be free for you. So let's pretend we've got that now. So you've got your hosting account, which is bluehost.com. You've got your domain name, which is whatever you want. And then now what we need to do is we need to install WordPress. Now WordPress is a software most people use to drive to build their website. It's really simple to use. Don't really be intimidated by the word software. I mean, it's nothing like that. It's kind of like PowerPoint or Microsoft Word. Once you get the hang of things, it's really simple to maneuver yourself around and do what you want to do. So for now, we've done that. We want to go back to our account. So let's click Bluehost. It should take us back to our cPanel. And now once we're on our cPanel, we click Install WordPress. Hopefully your internet's faster than mine. And now you click Install. This is pretty much the last step. So you've got your Bluehosting account, you got your domain name, this is the last step. You install WordPress, and then once you've installed WordPress, you can start blogging and doing whatever you want, customizing your website. So I've got a website that I currently don't use at the moment. It's the tblogger.com. So we'll click that and we'll click check domain to see. It's just checking to see if I actually have the rights to use this domain, which I do, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we'll just click I have read the terms and conditions, click install now. That's pretty much going to start installing WordPress on that domain name. So you'll have to do that for every website you get. If you're going to be making another blog, then you'll have to do that on that blog too. The same process. This doesn't do it universally. So this will just redirect you to their store. Ignore all this stuff, you don't really need to read it. It says up here your install is underway, so just kind of wait for this bar to reach the end. Once that happens, it's pretty much done. Nearly done. So what I'll show you just down here what this all stuff is. These are all themes, right? Themes are basically like just like how phones have themes and you can customize them and set them to whatever ones you download off the internet. The internet websites have themes, so you can actually get a whole theme and just install it, and you're pretty much good to go. You just need to customize a few things, and you can have a theme for a forum or a theme for an e-commerce site where 90% of the work is done, and all you need to do is customize it with your own unique set of text and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, installation is complete. View credentials. This gives us that's probably the first one. Alright, so now we can go to the admin URL, which is that. And then we type in our username and password, which should be your email address, password, copy paste that in. Alright, so that's done. We've just logged into our dashboard for WordPress, and from here you can do whatever you want. So if you want to install a theme, so let's go to the tblogger.com, and see what WordPress has done. So it's given us the default theme. You can customize whatever you want. So let's add a theme of our choosing. Actually, that might take a while. Let's skip that bit. So if you want to change the type of website you have, go to appearance, go to themes. And you will be able to install whatever WordPress theme you want. And see, some are pretty intricate. They look really nice, and there's hundreds and hundreds, or sometimes even thousands to choose from. So you can click add a new theme, click whichever ones you want. Premium you'll have to pay for, obviously, but depending on what type of blogger you want to be, you can select any theme you want. So once you select your theme, you click install, and then you'll have to add the images that you want, the text that you want, the name of the pages, and all that kind of stuff. And that all comes later, and it's really simple to do. All you do is, so you say you're back here. Okay, so you can add pages from here. You can add posts from here. Posts are basically these things here that end up in the front page of your website. And yeah, that's basically it. You've got a blog, you're up and you're ready to go, and we'll just add we'll add a post just for fun. Internet's a bit slow today. Okay, first post. So let's say, let's just pretend that this text actually makes sense. We can add a few categories, and categories end up at the right side of the website. So blog posts. Okay, that's what I want this category to be called. And then once you're done with that, you just click publish. And then let's go to tblogger.com. There you go, the first post. And you're gonna have your recent posts here. You can always edit this. You can take this whole thing out, and you can add more things in. Recent comments, archives, categories, all this kind of stuff. And every time you add a new post, it'll come to your home page, and it'll come over here. Once you add pages, then you can click home. You can click about me, contact me, and all that kind of stuff. It'll all be up here. Don't worry about that. And that's it. It's basically your website. And eventually you'll get to something like my website, or basically any blogger website. My one kind of looks like this. Just simple customizations. It's pretty much the same thing. See, I've added the pages. I've added an image here. And now every time I make a blog post, it'll come up here in the front. And then you can click into it, and then it'll have its own dedicated page for it. And I've just got a few up here because I just started this blog recently. I've added this on the side, so you can put your email in. Added a few categories, so you can click the type of post you want to see, and yeah, it's pretty simple to do, and it doesn't take that long to do them. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and it's simple to navigate your way around, and yeah, start making that website.